Okay, so we're slowly getting to the fun stuff here. I'm going to go down and open Final Cut Pro so that I can start importing some footage to work with. So once you're in here, make sure that you are in your library and select it on the event. Okay. So there are a couple of different ways for you to import new media into an event to start a project. You can click on this arrow over here, okay, and this dialog box appears. Or another method is the standard file new import media approach. Okay, so this is another way to get to it. All right, so we see the same thing with the arrow or going up to the top. So this dialog box will appear in either way, so media can come from a bunch of different locations within Final Cut. If you have downloaded anything from the web, like you did with the practice footage, unless otherwise specified, it will go in your downloads folder. Okay. When I am aware of it, I try to save any downloaded media to the desktop location for easy access. So I have a folder on the desktop that I move it into. Okay. You can select desktop and find the footage in single MP4 files or clips, or they might be inside of that folder I just mentioned if you already organized them before looking for them. Okay. So the way you will reach your footage most often for this course is off of an SD card that you have taken out of your camera with your personal use, which will appear in the upper left menu. So that will load up here, okay, once it's in the side of your camera. Sometimes that takes, or in the side of your computer, excuse me. That will take a little while usually, so just be patient and wait for it to load. Okay. And either way, once you're able to click on where your location is, I'm going to click on the desktop. I have my practice footage folder already available for myself, so I'm going to double click on that, and you will see all of the clips loading. Okay, still going. Okay, it looks like it's all done. Now you can go through and check just to make sure we've got what we want to get here. And it all looks good. I had some wonderful students make these for me, so this is what I'm using. Nothing too exciting. Again, it's just practice footage, so I don't care. But let me show you a little trick. If you hold Command Shift down, okay, where's that time? Hold Shift down and select the whole row of them. We're going to import all once that's selected because they're all coming in. So import all. Okay, if something like this happens, now we're just going to hit import footage. Okay. So it looks like most of them came in. It looks like some problems were occurring with some of them, but that's all right for this particular project. You don't want to lose any on other projects. But here we are. Okay. So once they are in your library, you can select clips, and we're just going to pull them right down onto the timeline. Okay, and that's how that works. Once the media is imported, just dropping them right down. Okay. Now, those came in really quick, and they don't always do that depending on how long the footage is and how much is going on in it. So a quick way to look, there will either be a little circle here that is showing you the loading process. You can also click here And currently these are all idle, but there will be progress bars here showing you that the media is importing right here on the second row, and it will show you when it gets to 100%. So it's really important you don't try to move or click on anything while it's still importing. We need that to be 100% for it to be fully available for you. We don't want to corrupt anything by moving it down on the timeline too quickly. So that's it for now on importing footage. Now that it's all in here, we can move into Module 2 and start learning some specific editing techniques.